welcome back to another Kyle Minger Show video. Today I'm doing a big review for Avatar: The Way of Water. So yeah, Wes and I went to go see that movie today, and we're doing a big review for it. But sadly, he's not going to be here to do it with me today. But I did go see it with him for his birthday. But before I continue, I'm going to do coming into the Kyle Minger Show. I don't know exactly what I normally do for my return subscribers. They know exactly what I do, but for new people, I do reviews basically for with movies coming out in theaters, mostly the big blockbuster ones. Sometimes I do reviews for TV shows and movies on Netflix, Disney Plus, and eventually I'll probably will be doing some on either Crave or Prime but in the near future, just stay tuned for those. And sometimes I do trial reactions, game reviews, unboxing videos, and theory videos. So if you guys have been around for a very long time, that's basically what I'm doing. So yeah, today, like I said, I was doing a review for Avatar: The Way of Water, so Avatar 2. So we haven't seen any... The last time we saw the Avatar movie was back in 2009. 12 years ago. So Wes really wanted to do a review with me today, but despite the fact that he had other plans to do, he was basically, we wanted to do a review right after we got out of the theater earlier today, because we went to go see a 12:30 showing at the VIP theater in Abbotsford. But as soon as we got out, it was like around 4 o'clock, and we were planning on doing it outside, but it was just really cold. He had plans to go do other things because he wanted to go to Walmart to grab something, and he wanted to go gamble at the casino for a little bit, and then he wanted to go back to his job, his work, to do something with some people. So he had plans to go do some other things, so he didn't have basically a lot of time to do a quick video. So this is why he told me to just do a video at my place, and I'll just do his rating at the very end of the video. So basically, for this movie, guys, it lifted off from many years after from the first film, and I watched the first film last night before I went to go see this movie today. And there's a lot of things that has changed, and I was thinking what imagine would be like 10 to maybe 15 years later. I would imagine, because Jake Sully and Neytiri have kids They have a total of 4. Well, except for one, they actually adopted. There's a little big. This is not really a plot twist, but basically they adopt a child of Sigourney Weaver's character, and apparently they made a daughter of her in the movie, so they adopted her into the Sully family. So Jake Sully had a total of 3 kids, one older son, a middle son, and a younger daughter. And I was gonna say it was a very well done movie. I don't want to explain too lot about it, but yeah, I just thought, oh wow. I mean, James Cameron is like one of the best directors out there. Just remember a couple of years ago when he mentioned that he was making sequels to from the first Avatar. He said he has a total of Avatar 2, 3, 4, and supposedly there's gonna be a 5. So I'm not sure if there's gonna be a 6, but I heard there's supposed to be 5 in total. So I did see a little list of when the movies are coming out. So this year is supposed to be The Way of Water, so number 2. I think it's 2020. I think it's 2020. I think 5 is when number 3 comes out, and I think 2027 is when 4 comes out or something like that. And I think the last one comes out in 2029 or something. It's kind of I think they're probably just releasing it every 2 years. I think is what they're doing. Yeah, but anyways, the movie was just very phenomenal. We saw it in AVX 3D on the VIP theater, and I just gotta say, guys, oh my god, the visual effects, the special effects, and all the the work they put into this movie was just absolutely amazing. I mean, as soon as we saw the scenes for underwater, what Wes and I were just like trying, trying to catch the fish. It was just like, it was like very close to our faces. It was just truly amazing. And I kind of felt some elements from the first movie into this film because it was doing what Jake Sully was doing for the first one, where he was learning the ways um of learning the ways of the people, and learning how to be like them. So basically, in this one, the his kids are learning the ways of how to commune with the water creatures of the water tribe. The water tribes had a weird name to it. I think it starts with a K. I can't pronounce it at the moment. But basically, the water people have no choice to house Sully's family to keep them safe from the Sky People, because apparently the Sky People returned. And here's a big plot twist. I don't know if it's shown in the trailer, but remember the corporal guy that was in the first one? That dude that was trying to kill Sully at the very end? Well, apparently he comes back. It's not really a big spoiler. I'm pretty sure a lot of people knew that something was going to happen anyways. But it was just like it was pretty. It's pretty obvious. So he comes back, and if he was, and if and the corporal's some of his friend buddies actually were able to come back too, but not in human form, but in avatar form. But I won't explain too much about it because I don't want to spoil too much of the movie for you guys. But basically, they come back to get the memories of their human selves, and the corporal left a video message for his avatar self, telling him that if I ever do, blah blah blah, die, you must revenge whoever killed me, yada yada yada. So basically, the entire film, the avatar who plays the corporal, or in other words, is trying to find Jake Sully to kill him because he killed his human self. So I kind of like the entire movie. They're basing more around his Jake Sully's family, and they're learning the ways of how to bond with the water people. And this one of Jake Sully's sons actually has a quite good heart with the water tribe's daughter, and because now she and the water tribe's chieftain's son, because apparently his son and his daughter were helping the Sully family to learn the ways of how to be like them. So, and his middle son has a nice, I would say, a big crush on her, because that's how Sully did with Yetiri in the first one. So I kind of like how they were doing the same thing basing from the first movie to a little bit with this one. So there are just some like same elements in there. So I wonder if they're gonna be doing the same thing in the third one, because Wes and I have a big little theory what the next couple ones might intake for all of us Avatar fans. So I'm not gonna say yet, but I'm gonna wait until Wes shows up so that he can have his little quick side of the story of what he wants to say about that. But yeah, so I just like how they're all training themselves how to breathe better underwater, and learning how to ride these water creatures, go faster underwater. And at one point, uh, Jake's middle son finds a way to make friends with these things called toucans or something like that. Toucans. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. Basically, he befriends this toucan. He names it, and there's another big story plot twist with this, but I don't want to explain too much. But it's very cool, and it's very interesting, and there's some here and there, like lovey-dovey stuff, and cry moments. And there's some moments where I went like, "Oh wow," and "Oh, that's so amazing." Same thing with Wes. There's moments where he's like, "Was like, wow, look at that." Guys will be amazed because there's a lot of cool things that were shown in this movie, and you guys would be basically like blown away out of this world. So I really enjoyed it. It was really cool. But basically, at the very end of the movie, just letting you guys know, there's no post-credit scenes or anything like that, and they're in the middle of the end of the credits, so don't bother waiting. So, but yeah, so either way, I don't want to explain too much about the film, but Wes and I really loved it. It was really cool. Wes's rating for the movie was 5 out of 5, so I think I'll probably just give it around the same thing. And either way, it's quite enjoyable, quite adventurous. We got to see a whole new, tribe in this movie, like how this water tribe look like monkeys, but they're not really monkeys. They're more like sea creatures, so they can basically like swim around on the water, and it was kind of cool. So we got to see a whole new generation of of people on Pandora. Just truly amazing. Don't want to mention anything else to spoil for the movie because it just came out this weekend. So if you guys want, Wes and I can probably do a spoiler free or big spoiler review for our next video if we so chose to, but we'll let you guys know in another future video. But either way, it's really good. I totally recommend you guys go see this movie right now. It's out in theaters in your local Cineplex or your local theater, wherever you guys are living, and it's. I mean, I just, I was just really amazed with the visual effects. I mean, it was just awesome how, James Cameron made this, underwater camera technology so he could shoot scenes underwater, which was truly amazing. There were some, quite a bit of fight scenes underwater, which was out of this world. I really liked it. And yeah, so it was just very well done. I really liked how it was escalating for the film. And I love I just love the one thing I really liked about this movie was the love and romance between Jake Sully and his family. He really has a big heart for his kids. He would do anything in his power to protect them. And there is one thing during the movie that you guys will cry about, but I'm not gonna mention what it is. But I really kind of did got emotional in this one part of the movie, and I'm not gonna say what, but yeah. So either way, there is a certain other character I do want to mention named Spider. There's another little plot twist between this guy, but he's not really a avatar. He's like a human. He basically got raised by the avatars, by Jake Sully and his family. There is a little dark history between this person. I'm not gonna mention it right now, but basically it is a good film. I really enjoyed it, so I'll just go check it out right now, guys. And it's yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna go. So that's my review for Avatar: The Way of Water. And stay tuned for the near future because there's gonna be more reviews for these movies because like I said earlier, there is a big gap of when they're releasing these movies. Like I said, today, they're on Friday they released number 2. So what I mentioned, number 3, like I said, will be coming out in 2020, probably 5. Number 4 probably 2027, and number 5 will probably be 2029. Oh god, that's a long ways to go. Either way, I'll catch you guys in the next one. So, wherever you guys are in the world, good morning, good afternoon. And also, it is getting close to Christmas, so Merry Christmas. And I will probably do a video next week and wishing you guys all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We pulled through this year, guys, and we did a lot of interesting things to pull ourselves and survive for these reckless times. So, like I said, catch you guys in the next one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.